unconventional interview tip for executive positions. If you are an ambitious career professional, you're established in your industry, and you want to take your career to the next level, to an executive position, chances are the interview is the most difficult part. The application itself, your resume, your cover letter, and submitting the application, it speaks for itself, right? You've had established successes in your career path, and usually so that's why most of the time the interview is the most difficult part. So if that's you, I want to hear from you. Comment below and share with me. Has that been the case for you? Has the interview been the most difficult part of achieving an executive position? If this is you, then in this video, I want to share with you a very unconventional interview tip that you can nail your interview every single time. All right, first of all, I like to have my distinctions when it comes to executive positions. What does that mean anyway? A lot of times when you hear the word executive, it's thrown around a lot because it is all around climbing the corporate ladder. But it is surprising how many clients I work with who are established in their industry, and they tell me, well, I wish I had a more executive position, and yet they're making a lot of decisions for their company. So I want to share with you a definition of what does it mean to be an executive in a company, right? An executive is somebody who manages others, and they make decisions in the normal course of their work, and the decisions that they make have a real impact on their performance and the results of the whole organization. Right, so there's got to be two parts. One is managing other people, and two is making important decisions. Right? These decisions are the same kind as the decisions they make in top management. Right? So this is important for you when you are looking to go and rise up into executive positions. It's not enough just to say, it's been 5 years in this company, right? I have hierarchy, I have seniority, and therefore I'm ready to take my position to the next level. It's really important, especially if it's an internal promotion. One of the most important things that you can do in the interview is to realize that in order for you to put yourself up for the executive position, even if an opening is not there and not advertised, and you are in the running for an executive position at your next performance review, one of the most important things you can do is to give a business reason. Because let's face it, at this level of your career, you are senior in your industry, you're leading in your industry, and you've already demonstrated the value of your knowledge and how you add value in the company. So this is important that when you are in the interview, that you're not making it about you. I want this promotion, or I haven't had a raise in a number of years, or I've been here long enough, or I've done these projects. It has to be about, well, what is the business case here? Because when you are executive, you are, in essence, you're a partner. Because usually because of your position, it's not just about the position, because usually because of the position, you are making decisions, but it can also be because of your knowledge, right? Your knowledge, the authority of your knowledge is just as legitimate as the authority of the position that you are seeking. So this is really important for your answers whenever you are answering in an interview, especially if it's a performance review or it's a formal interview for the executive position, to give a business reason why you are the person to be promoted into that executive position. And first, it is to understand what decisions that you are going to be making. And you already have evidence of what the decisions are going to be making, especially if it's an internal promotion. But if it's an external promotion and you're going to a new company or a different company for an executive position, you can still understand the core problem that you are going to solve when you join that new company. So what is a business case for them to promote you, right? Giving you that promotion or getting the position, the executive position in the new company, is going to allow you to be able to solve some core problem for that business, for that company. So it's time that you approach this not from a job application perspective. You are at a totally different level now. It's not about a job. It's no longer just a job position. It's no longer a junior position. This is executive. You must think of it in terms of the entrepreneur mindset, from the business owner mindset. What is a business case for your promotion? Right, so if you want to figure out, if you want to know, how do I apply this in my career? What do I say? Right, what about my particular industry? And you want a little bit of guidance, then I invite you to book a call with me. Right, below this video, there is a link The first link in the description below is a link for you to book a discovery call with me to explore how we can work together. And if you are serious about taking your career to the executive positions and you want guidance to do so that you could be more visible in the company, so that you can put your position forward, so that you can understand how to create a business case for it, then I invite you to book a call with me, and I look forward to working with you on the inside. Again, this is for you if you are wanting to take your career to executive positions. It's not for you if you're at the beginning stage of your career or if you just recently graduated from college. This is for executives who want to take your career to the next level and be more visible. Right? So that is very unconventional, because a lot of times when we want to be promoted, right, we go on the internet and we look for advice, we read articles, and generally these articles share from a regular job perspective. Right? You can go on any of these job posting websites, and they always give career advice columns, right? And that's for the masses, right? The masses, the junior level positions, the mid-manager positions, right? Those are okay. But when you are at an executive level, it is a whole new, different landscape. You can't ask the same questions that you would if you were in a junior position. So for example, some of these articles share with you that an interview, during the job interview, one of the good questions to ask is, how might I be successful on this job? Or what does a regular day-to-day look like? Right? Those questions are good if you're in a junior position or if you are applying to the job that appeals to the masses. But that does not apply to you if you are wanting to be competitive for an executive position. Because at this level, you are senior. You've already been making decisions. You just want the official title, the position, to solidify it. So if you're asking a question like that, how do I be successful? Then that is more reflective of someone who's junior and not reflective of somebody who's been in the industry for a long time and that has seniority. So be careful. A word of caution when you are taking advice, career advice, from these articles online that appeal to the masses or more junior to mid-level positions. Right? But if you want to apply this, then this is exactly what I do in terms of executive coaching. It's a completely different ballgame. Right? So I want to hear from you. Comment below, what have you learned here? What are some of your ideas? And are you applying for executive positions? I want to hear from you. And as well, if you haven't done so already, remember to subscribe to my channel, because every single week I release videos like this for executives, right? For leaders in your industry. And remember to ring that bell so you can receive a notification every time I release a new video.